Okay, so jumping right into this, we're going to start it with our eyes. What I did first was I went ahead and primed my eyes with my concealer. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to jump into the Modern Renaissance palette. You guys, I cannot get away from this palette. So I'm going to set my eyes here with this colored. I'm just going to take a big old fluffy brush like this and set my eyes. I'm going to go in with this color here. This, I believe it's Warm Taupe. I'm going to put that into our crease. Just to warm up the look a little bit, I'm going to go into Raw Sienna, this color here in the corner, and I'm going to go right over that. So I'm going to also take Burnt Orange and also put that. So I'm putting that Burnt Orange a little bit above, just so you can see that warmer color at the up at the top. So that's what we have so far. So I'm going to take a little bit of that red ochre shade here, and I'm going to put that in the corner, and I'm going to use this Morphe brush, and it's a little bit more tapered at the top, and I'm going to just dip my brush into that and put that in the corner. Going to take this color, Primera, and I'm going to use that to apply onto my my lid. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Primera more in the middle of the lid, and then I'm going to take Vermeer more into the inner corner. And then I'm going to just turn the brush around and go into Vermeer and put it more in the inner corner. What I'm going to do to make this eyeshadow kind of pop a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter glue and see if that can help the eyeshadow, these shimmer eyeshadows, pop a little more. So I'm just gonna use the same exact brush. So I'm gonna tap just right over all of that. Primavera first. And tap that right there. And on the other one. Flip the brush, and then add Vermeer. So, and I feel like that made it pop just a little more. So I've added some more red ochre. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hop over to the next shade, and I'm going to add this shade as well. Okay, so we are done with the eyes for now. I'm going to go ahead and take off my little eye shields. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Mega eyeliner, and I'm just going to make a line right on the top. I'm not going to do a wing, it's just going to be a regular line across. That way when I put on my lashes, it blends in really well. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the skin, and I'm going to prime with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I'm just going to add this to where I feel I have large pores. Just because I really want to have that, really dewy and glowy skin. So I'm just going to add it to where I really need it. Then I'm going to add the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water on top. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so then I'm going to take the most dewiest foundation that I have, and that would be the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dewy and Smooth. I really actually love this foundation, and I have it in the shade 240 Golden Beige. So I'm going to shake this up, and I'm going to apply this to my face with my finger. Okay, so then I'm going to take the Morphe Beauty Sponge, or makeup sponge, and I'm just gonna blend that out. I didn't do like a full review on this sponge from Morphe, but to be honest with you guys, I'm not too crazy about it. I don't think I'll be repurchasing it. It is kind of hard, it's pretty stiff. I mean, it's a good, you know, like backup. I mean, it blends out the makeup pretty good, but not my favorite. I really want to try out the new L'Oreal sponge that they have, so I'll be picking that up very soon to test that out because I love makeup sponges. Okay, so then I'm going to take the concealer, and I'm just going to add that on top. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. Same with mostly liquid products, that way we can keep that glowiness. So taking this concealer brush from Wet n Wild, I'm just going to dip this in. Taking the sponge again. Then taking my Laura Mercier powder, I'm just going to set right under my eyes. And a little bit on the contour, that way when we put our powder contour, it just slides right on. Okay, so I'm going to fill in my brows. And to fill in my brows right now, I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color medium brown. hop back into the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to put, highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to be using Tempera, the one we use to set our eyes. Then I'm going to take the first brush that we use to put in our transition shade and kind of just go over it a little bit, make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to use this red here, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. And then right under that, I'm just going to take a little, I'm going to take like a little fluffy brush, a teeny tiny one, kind of like a pencil brush. And I'm going to go in with burnt orange, and I'm going to use that to blow out that red. Then I want to put a little bit more into my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gold from Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, and I'm going to put a little bit of that on my lid. See how it looks. Oh, that's a lot. Did that very sparsely. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the Ardell 811, and the eyelash glue that I use and that I love is the Strip Lash Adhesive. It's the clear, and I believe this is from Kiss as well. This is what it looks like. And I absolutely love this lash glue. It dries really fast. Okay, so I've applied my lashes. I've applied some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. So we're gonna finish up the face. So I'm gonna contour the face a little bit more. And I'm gonna do it with powder, and I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild one. Then I'm gonna take my Prim blush in the Amazonian Clay 12 Hour. I'm just gonna apply that to the cheeks. So then I'm going to highlight now, and I'm gonna go into our Carli Bybel palette, and I'm gonna mix these two shades. So I'm going to bring this down a little bit more than what I usually do, just to help us really achieve that glowing skin. A little bit above the brow. From here we should look super glowy. So I'm going to now, let's see, figure out which lip color. Okay, so I'm gonna take this color Touchable Taupe 940 from Maybelline. And then I'm gonna add my Buxom lip gloss in the color Rose Julep right on top, just to keep this super glowy. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. This is my version of summer glowy skin. I threw my hair in Dutch braids, so if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!